Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Now to some more from the International Monetary Fund IMF press briefing this morning. The multilateral financing agency says the tightening of monetary policy by central banks across the world over the last year is starting to have a worrying impact on some sectors. The details in this report. The IMF says while central banks had to take action in a bid to stem inflation over the last year, the tight monetary policy over a short period of time is starting to affect the global financial system.
We have repeatedly warned this would not be an easy ride. Following a prolonged period of muted inflation and low interest rates, the financial sector had become too complacent towards maturity and liquidity mismatches. Last year's rapid policy tightening triggered sizable losses on long-term fixed income assets and increased bank funding costs. The brief instability last fall in the United Kingdom's gilt market and the recent banking turbulence in the United States illustrate instead that significant vulnerabilities do exist both among banks and non-bank financial institutions.
He says authorities have responded swiftly to the challenges.
In both cases, financial and monetary authorities took quick and strong action and so far have prevented further instability. Broader markets have remained calm and volatility has been contained, including for emerging and developing economies.
Banks have been tightening lending due to the higher interest rate environment. Mr. Garincha says they may be forced to tighten lending even further.
In our World Economic Outlook, we explore such a scenario and find that it would lead to an additional 0.3% reduction in output this year.
The Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, has appointed Damian Obiglio as chairman of its board of directors. The change took effect April 8. He takes over from Mr. Young Hyun Kim, who served as chairman from October 2021 until April 7 this year. Mr. Obiglio is a former president and CEO of JPS and currently serves as the senior vice president of Marubeni's Caribbean operations. Now, Marubeni is a major shareholder for JPS. The new chairman is also a board director at the power generation company of Trinidad and Tobago, Inc. The currency market now, the US dollar is being sold for an average $153.17. $113.09 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. $188.83 for the pound, while it's costing an average $170 for the euro. The JSE index lost 188 points today, while the junior market index gained 5 points. Among the winners were Margaritaville Turks, Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica, KLE Group, Express Catering, and Indies Pharma Jamaica. The losers were led by Jamaica Public Service 7% shares, Epley 5% preference shares, Epley, ISP Finance Services, and the Limner and Bards The Lab. And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.